Greetings, friends. I'm hoping that you're having a wonderful Easter season. It was so beautiful to be together last Triduum and Easter. It's this highlight of the year, isn't it? Yeah. And you know what follows on Easter is Divine Mercy Sunday. That's a Sunday. And the reading in the Gospel is from John. And I'm going to tell you something that's really cool, okay, about the Gospel of John. That's different from any of the other four Gospels. And that is this. Every one of John's characters is historical, of course, but each of them is deeply symbolic. Isn't that cool? You won't find that in Matthew, Mark, or Luke. You find it here. Nicodemus is Nicodemus, but he symbolizes something. Okay? The Blessed Mother, historical, but she symbolizes something. Mary Magdalene, historical, but she represents, in John chapter 20, the old Eve restored. The Blessed Mother is the new Eve, or the second Eve. But Mary Magdalene is the old Eve restored, which makes Thomas, in our reading, the old Adam restored. Okay. And so Thomas is so much like fallen man, right? Adam kicked out of the Eden. Everything's going wrong. As I said many times before, Thomas is the Eeyore, and basically Adam is Eeyore after the fall, right? Nothing goes right. So we have Thomas, and we all love to call him Doubting Thomas, but the truth of the matter is he represents something. He's symbolic. He symbolizes all of us, because none of us can escape doubt, right? Now, doubt's not bad in and of itself, but we have to work through our doubt, and as we work through our doubts, we become stronger and stronger in our faith, right? Case in point, I mean, Abraham certainly was doubting God when he was taking his son to be sacrificed up on the mount, right? I'm sure he's going through all sorts of things in his mind. Am I going to do this or not? Does God know what he's doing? But he was obedient. And if it was an easy thing for him to do, it would be no big deal. But it was hard. Life is hard. There are always doubts, okay? So you work through them, and it tests our faith. Our faith is like gold, right? Good. Now, doubts can go in other directions. It can take us into despair. And dear brothers and sisters, that's not a good place to be. But I do think that there are a lot of people suffering from despair. Okay? Or it can lead us to arrogance, which means I doubt there's a God. I don't even care if there's a God. In fact, I might believe that there is no God, right? And our culture is very much into that arrogance ever since the Enlightenment. We could go into Descartes and the so-called hermeneutic of doubt, but all that means is that doubt is the foundation of our philosophical viewpoints and worldview in the world we live in. You're supposed to doubt anything until we can prove it with our senses or with our reason, right? Can't get very far with that. So doubt can lead us to despair or to arrogance in our views. But when we all bring this together into the divine mercy, one thing, dear brothers and sisters, we must never do, and that is doubt the mercy of God in your life. That's a bad place to be. Doubting the mercy of God. that God is always extending his mercy. You know, everybody needs mercy, but not everybody knows it. Right? Yeah, everybody needs it, but doesn't know it. To know it takes humility, and the Mass is, from one angle, the cry of mercy. And God is extending it to us. This first week after Easter, never doubt the mercy of God for you. See you on Sunday. God bless.